It's Friday night, and live on 2K Sports, we're going to bring you the NBA and all its excitement. In this game, we'll see the Los Angeles Lakers going up against the Minnesota Timberwolves. I'm Kevin Harlan alongside Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg, and we'll hear from Allie LaForce in just a moment. And a quick look at how the Minnesota Timberwolves schedule is shaping up. On Sunday, they'll go up against Tyrese Halliburton and the Indiana Pacers. Then on Monday, they'll be matching up with Nikola Jokic and the Denver Nuggets.
And for that game against Los Angeles, it's a good checkpoint to see how they fare. It's the fifth contest on the year for them and a chance to evaluate where they stand.
And checking out Minnesota's opening lineup. Up at the forward, it'll be McDaniels and Randall. Guard and off guard, filled by DiVincenzo and Edwards. And it's Reed in at the center position. And for the Lakers, the guard pair will be Doncic and Reeves. LeBron James is out there with Ayton. And it's Hachimura in at the three, the small forward. So, Clark, when you look at it, what's the focus for these teams so early on in the campaign?
You know, I think really at this point it's about seeing what you've got, finding out what you have, building chemistry. I think this is where you kind of start to discover the strengths and weaknesses of your team.
Count it good.
And this is where Ayton does the most damage. Inside, feels like he can score on anyone.
Pass to Randall. Edwards against Reeves. Yep, that one goes. Edwards got 5 points so far.
Boy, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
And you know what? They're going to keep using him. I mean, he'll be the centerpiece of their offense today. You can bank on that.
Here's Reeves. Buries it from three-point range.
Well, Reeves takes a bunch of three-pointers, and he connects on a lot of them.
Right now, let's take a moment here to catch up with Allie LaForce on the sidelines.
Well, earlier I spoke with J.J. Redick. Coach and I talked about the difficulties playing against Anthony Edwards. He said, quote, usually you worry about his offense, but he's shown the last few years that he's a lockdown defender when he wants to be. That's something that we'll need to factor into our game plan. Ant's defense is now a concern for coaches as well. Guys, back to you.
All right, Allie, thank you for that.
He's lifting up this team with his offensive output. What a big-time quarter for him.
I'm told now by our producer, do we have him, guys? Okay, we do. We have a call coming in from Shams Charania. Shams, thanks for joining us. What do you have?
Well, the Timberwolves this summer signing extensions to keep their elite front court intact. In bringing back Julius Randle and Naz Reid, they maintain a team strength, one that seems more necessary than ever in the loaded West, guys.
You got it, making the commitment. Okay, Shams, thanks for the report.
Well, you know what? All good things must come to an end, and they finally miss after making their first 4.
And here's Reeves outside. Sinks the triple. Reeves has got his 3rd basket of the night.
You know, you're going to have success when you can start out shooting 80% from the game. So early offensively, they've been great. That's the way you like to start.
Hachimura kicks to James. The 3 for Doncic. Minnesota with the rebound. They're moving on after the tough loss they took at the hands of the Blazers.
I'll tell you, they played hard, they drew fouls, but they could not convert at the line.
And that can drive guys absolutely crazy. I mean, they know they're better free throw shooters than that, but just did not get it done from the line.
They get it back. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. It's going to go on Naz Reid.
You know, the power and intensity on display there from James, guys. I mean, giving the defense no other choice but to foul.
Now the free throw is good, now leading by 1. But LeBron's playing days are over, and GA, who knows when that'll be. What will you remember most about his play?
You know, I don't think there's ever been a player who came into the league with such lofty expectations and not only met those expectations, but fair to say, he's exceeded them.
And coming into this season, J.J. Redick and the Lakers, Clark, emphasizing the importance of championship-level conditioning.
Well, hard to see that as directed at anyone other than Luka Doncic. That's one of the criticisms of Luka, his conditioning and his lack of effort defensively. This was a big question when they traded for him. Could they convince him to make the conditioning commitment necessary?
Here is Edwards. Rui Hachimura picking up that last basket. And he can't stop the run as he misses. And there's the drive. And the dunk by Hachimura.
Hachimura shifty off the drive there.
Timberwolves trail by 6. Outside, Edwards. Inside, here's Reed. Good, and the assist goes to Edwards.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Here's McDaniels, and finished off by McDaniels.
Quick and mobile. McDaniels can explode to the 10.
And so J.J. Redick will call a timeout. Coach needs a moment to talk things over. And Los Angeles will go for a different look here. Hayes, he's checked in for Ayton. Vanderbilt comes in for LeBron. Jake LaRavia is checked in for Hachimura. And Smart subbed in for Austin Reeves. We've got 1:48 left here in the first quarter. Lakers passing it around. Smart passes to LaRavia. Picked him clean. Here's Shannon. Guarded by Smart. Here's Highland. No luck that time on the shot that would have put them on top. It's time to send it over now to our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thank you, guys. Luka Doncic has studied LeBron James' game for a long time, and now they're teammates. Luka said, "It's a dream come true. I always look up to him. I think we both make our teams better. Our IQ is very high. Just having two guys like that on the court helps the whole team out." Back to you, Kevin.
Quite a tandem. Okay, Allie, we thank you for the report. The three for Doncic. That doesn't fall either. He's missed his first two shots tonight. Highland against Doncic. Pass to Dosunmu. Out to the right wing. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Shannon. Luka Doncic grabs the miss.
Open midi right there. That's letting the defense off the hook when you don't cash in.
That one's off. Still out of sync. For Minnesota, they've gone 7 of 12 from the field here in the first quarter. Here's Shannon. Guarded by Doncic. Gobert, the screen. Shannon, and another three for Minnesota.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You got to be tougher defensively.
And indeed, they're going to look at it again.
The previous play is under review.
It looks pretty clear-cut on the instant replay. I mean, the ball was out of his hands in time. I think they'll confirm this one pretty quickly.
Well, I can't see how they'd come to any other conclusion. I mean, we have a good...
After the review, the ruling on the floor is overturned.
Anthony Edwards has been leading the charge for the Timberwolves. He got into double digits for the quarter with 10 points total. And we'll be back with you shortly. And if you're just tuning in, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. And what do you guys think about Minnesota here in this one?
Yeah, in that first period, they looked to push in transition at every opportunity.
Yeah, I like the way they play. They're looking to get up and down the court every time. Racehorse basketball here tonight. Strap it up. Don't look down. You'll miss something.
So it's the Timberwolves now. So on the floor for Minnesota. The big men on the floor for him, Randall and Gobert. Dosunmu is out there with Bones Highland. And it's Ingles in at the 3 spot.
Gobert plays as tough at the rim offensively as anybody in the league.
And Greg, when you're dealing with this Timberwolves team fairly deep with size up front.
That can wear you down over the course of a game, and especially in a playoff series, a real strength of this team.
Trains the three-pointer. Reeves has got 11 points.
Shooting from a rock-solid base, that gives Austin just the added range he was looking for.
Pass to Dosunmu. And it's Dosunmu with the jam.
Those plays can make a difference in a game like this.
Well, you know it's going to fire up, Greg, everybody on that bench.
Making a statement for sure. I mean, we'll see if they can maintain that aggressive approach, guys.
And this is the game plan for him. He's a big part of their floor spacing.
And you know what? It's all about the long-distance game for him tonight. He's getting it done from out there.
The wide-open look here for Highland. No good from the wing.
I guess even he has to miss one of those once in a while.
Back to Reeves. Shoots over Highland. And that won't go, missing the go-ahead bucket. The Timberwolves have gone 2 of 3 from the field here to open the second quarter. Randall no good.
And mark that one down right there. It's going to be a long time until we see him miss another one like that.
Pass to LaRavia. Now Vanderbilt. And here's Reeves outside. And the Lakers hit again from deep.
Yeah, that's 2 bombs in a row from long range.
And timeout called by Chris Finch. He's going to make some adjustments to the game plan. Kleba, he's checked in for the Lakers. Edwards has come in for the Timberwolves. And Greg, you were a point guard. How has that position evolved over the years?
Well, if you think of how much more of the court that has to be covered and the style, you have to score more now to play the position. I think shooting becomes incredibly important. And then defensively, with all the switching, you got to be able to hold up against size and play all over the floor.
Well, Randall was lined up and ready to go. The moment the ball hit his fingers, he got it into his shot motion.
Smart passes to Reeves. Nice ball movement here by the Lakers. In the corner, Vanderbilt with it. Here's LaRavia, and again Los Angeles with the triple.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
It's hard for me to watch this. I mean, the defense practically giving them those shots.
Here's Gobert, and he gets it to go.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Well, listless and lifeless at the defensive end. I mean, especially inside. They've really got to pick up that interior defense.
Over in the corner, Dosunmu. And trying for the go-ahead basket. It doesn't go in. Reeves against Highland. Reeves the pass to Smart to the right side. Here's LaRavia. Sinks the three-pointer. LaRavia's got a couple of three-pointers in the second for the Lakers.
The defense is far too slow to close out on those three-point attempts.
And those triples, they sure do add up quickly, don't they? I mean, they've got to make some kind of adjustment here.
And he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more. So it'll be Julius Randle shooting. Austin Reeves picks one up. And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown so far for Los Angeles.
Their chemistry, that's what really stood out so far in this one to me. Look at the number of assists they've been able to rack up so far.
And they've also been effective from beyond the arc tonight. And if that continues, guys, it can really open up the rest of their offense.
On the free throw, no good.
You know, what makes Julius Randle special is his versatility. I mean, he can play big and move fast out there, and he can guard and outplay a number of positions as well.
Yeah, and there it is again. On a lot of their possessions this first half, they've established great inside position.
Greg, last season, the Lakers exceeded expectations by winning 50 games and finishing third in the West.
They went on quite a run after acquiring Luka Doncic, but they were eliminated in the first round of the playoffs. And as we know, this is an organization judged on championship success.
One of the most remarkable things in sport, LeBron still throwing it down at this age. One of the best athletes we've seen in any sport.
Edwards finds McDaniel. And the wide-open shot from DiVincenzo. The three-pointer, no good.
Solid rebound there, and with the score like it is, that's an area where they can't afford to get lazy.
Yeah, another column in the stat sheet that hasn't gone in their favor. To climb back, they've got to put forth more effort.
And Kevin, they've dialed up their activity this quarter. We're seeing them convert a lot of those second chance opportunities.
Well, the hustle and the effort, the persistence, all of that paying off in a big way. And that's something that makes a coach smile.
And timeout called by Chris Finch. He made the decision to huddle up with his guys and talk about strategy. Lakers making a change here. Reeves is checked in. Minnesota also with the sub. Rudy Gobert, he's checked in for Julius Randle. Now Gobert coming in off a 10-point performance last game out. Pass to Reed. No one near Edwards as he lets it fly. And once again off the mark by Minnesota.
And they're controlling the boards, Kevin. That's +5 in that category.
And guys, you know that rebounding is a huge part, a huge component of winning games. It's not a glamour stat, but it's necessary if you're going to be a winning team.
Reeves outside. And the Lakers hit again from deep.
He's a big reason why they're on top. I imagine they'll keep feeding him. I would.
And so Edwards will bring it up for the Minnesota Timberwolves. A 12-point game. 11 feet out and he hits it. Edwards got 12 in the game.
And Kevin, they started the game shooting it so well. I'm surprised they haven't continued. They've got to get back to their strength.
Yeah, I mean, test the hot hand. You're exactly right. I say let those triples fly.
And the first half is now in the books. Lakers lead by 10. And let's hear from Allie LaForce, who joins us from the sidelines. Allie?
I'm here with Coach J.J. Redick. What do your guys need to do to pull off this win?
Just continue to emphasize being organized, both offensively and defensively. We've been in the half-court or in transition, and we've been organized. We've done a really nice job. And overall, our guys fought.
I know you'll keep them organized. Thanks, Coach.
Thank you, Allie, for that. And folks, we'll be back with you after this short halftime break. So don't go away.
Hello, everybody. We're here to break it all down, and through the first half of play, it's a very commanding lead for the Los Angeles Lakers.
Well, you can see the camaraderie. They share the ball, and they don't care which guy scores.
Sounds like us here on the set. Whatever makes the show work, you do it.
And guys, let's turn our attention to the future, shall we? Here's the upcoming schedule.
You know, right now for Minnesota, they lost the first game, but that's in the rear view. Time to man up.
Well, nobody has all the answers early on. Just fix the mistakes you can and keep getting better, please.
And that concludes halftime. Now time to send it over to Kevin Harlan as the game's about to resume.
And happy you could join us. We've got 2 quarters left to go in regulation. Austin Reeves really making a difference here.
He's done a fantastic job of finding open space to operate within the first few quarters.
And you know what? It helped that they had a few guys with very hot hands on the perimeter, too.
Timberwolves trail by 10. The guard pair will be Doncic and Reeves. Hachimura out there with LeBron James. And it's Ayton in at the 5, patrolling the paint. That's J.J. Redick's 5 as we get into the second half.
Yeah, you know, once Edwards flips that switch, now he stays fully engaged. His offensive arsenal is on full display.
So, Clark, looking at the history of the Timberwolves, they're in the most successful stretch ever.
Yeah, you look at the first 24 seasons, Minnesota won just 2 playoff series total. They've won 4 rounds in the last 2 years alone in the playoffs. You know, what's been the key if you ask that question? I'd say having that guy Anthony Edwards is where you start.
Let's check in now with our Allie LaForce, who's got a story for us. Allie?
Hey guys, the Lakers going out and acquiring superstar talent in Luka Doncic. LeBron James said, everything I do on the floor, Doncic has the ability to do it or even do it better. That's how great he is. Even at his young age, he's such a unique, special player, a generational talent. Guys?
They're clearly happy to have him. Allie, as always, we appreciate your reporting. Here's Randall. It's good. Randall's got his third basket of the night right there.
I don't know what's happening defensively, but they're not putting up any resistance.
I tell you what, it reminds me of one of my college coaches who used to say, that ain't gonna get it done. That's 5 straight baskets in the paint now.
And so J.J. Redick will call a timeout. He's going to take a minute here to get things straightened out. Well, let's take a look at last year's top scorers. The 4th spot held by Anthony Edwards.
And looking back, his points per game really underscored the fact that he never took a game off. I mean, one special performance after another all season long.
Lakers leading by 6. Doncic kicks to James. The shot's good on the assist by Doncic. Doncic has got 6 assists in the game. For Minnesota, they've gone 3 of 4 so far in the third quarter from the field. Pretty good start to the half.
Oh, wow. 4 of 5 to start the half. Coming out on fire.
Oh, Ayton in position. Lakers passing it around. Back to Reeves. A 3. And again, Los Angeles with the triple.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today? Ending with a basket coming off a pretty pass.
Well, when you look at the assist totals, heck, they've been clearly the better team.
Reeves against Randall. And there's the whistle. 3-second violation. With floor spacing so in demand, league-wide, Clark, there are non-shooting big men on the chopping block, wouldn't you say?
I agree. I mean, for centers, you've got to have the awareness as far as cutting and moving off the ball and then using what they call circle action in the paint to create an angle for the pass and stay out of the way. Those are things that are part of the game now for the big guys.
Stolen by Reeves. Down low. Minnesota with the rebound.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession.
He can score from anywhere, whether it's pulling up or driving the lane. McDaniels is up to the task.
On the wing, Reeves. Back to James. Reeves outside. Yes, and it's LeBron picking up the assist. James has got 3 assists tonight.
12 straight points off of 3-pointers, and the D looks shell-shocked.
And guys, now that they're rolling from out there, the defense has to really get up into them. You've got to almost be in their jerseys to try to deny those looks.
Smart's checked in for the Lakers. Reed the pass to DiVincenzo. Up top, Edwards, guarded by Smart. Here's Randall, and that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. And this summer, Greg, new contracts for LeBron and Luka. And the Lakers have reloaded around their stars.
And there are always high expectations when you don the purple and gold, but some tough competition in the West. They will have their work cut out for them.
And he knocks down the first one. And having a star in Anthony Edwards, Clark, with so much confidence, what kind of impact does that have for the Wolves?
Well, it's huge. I mean, he wants the pressure of carrying the team, and with his outgoing nature and skill set, That mentality, I think, permeates the team and gives it great confidence.
Both free throws good from Randall. Second half here, we're just over 3.5 minutes into it. And the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
Tell you what, guys, that's not an easy finish, but somehow Doncic makes it look rather effortless.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
First team foul. At the line for Los Angeles, Luka Doncic. Shooting one.
That free throw good from Doncic. And as the days and months go by, Greg, it still may take us some time to get over the shock of last season's trade of Luka Doncic.
And we know the question marks as far as conditioning and defense that led to it. But hard to bet against the talent of his caliber.
And timeout called by Chris Finch. He's ready to talk things through with them. Tylen is checked in for Minnesota. Let's pause to take a look at the teams that really made their opposing teams earn their points a season ago. Fifth, the Timberwolves.
Boy, it was a long year, and you were reminded of it every time you played this team. I mean, they never gave up a lot of points. They made you work for everything. And the points you did get against them were really hard-earned.
Randall finds Hyland. Back to Randall. Three-pointer. Makes the bucket. Now he's got 5 field goals, 5 for 8 in the game.
He's been excellent in this period. Even though they're down, he's keeping them close.
Whoa! Strong finish by Doncic.
Luka, combination of finesse and bully ball in there that time.
Sweet move. And there are the Timberwolves with another bucket.
Well, I like the opportunistic attitude right there, as well as the aggressive finish inside.
And Hayes kicks to James. James on the drive, and finished off by LeBron.
LeBron on the attack, unbridled fury and force.
Timberwolves trail by 13. 1:22 left to play in the third. Edwards, no good.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
Here's James. Randall grabs the board. Timberwolves have gone 7 of 9 from the field to start this second half. Some tremendous shooting from them. The basket counts and one. They'll go to the line with a chance to make it a three-point play. And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Lakers.
Well, I think they've been lethal from beyond the arc this game, no doubt about it. Hard to defend such spot-on shooting.
And their passing has been great as well. Ball movement is key in getting good looks, and they've had that down tonight.
Here's what the Lakers are going with right now. Vanderbilt's checked in for James, and it's Austin Reeves in for Doncic. Here's Reeves. He's got 29 points. Vanderbilt the pass to Reeves. Here's Smart. Taps in the tray. Smart's got 5 now.
And perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
Certainly. I mean, they saw a weakness in the perimeter defense and took advantage of it.
Dosunmu bangs home the trifecta. He's got 11.
He's giving them a spark because he can't win this game all by himself.
Hayes finds Laravia. From deep, Reeves, and again for three.
He's scorching hot. Another three.
And he's approaching the franchise record for threes in a game. Highland against Reeves. Highland's shot is good.
And you can tell the defender not anticipating the step back. He was headed in the opposite direction.
Here's Reeves. Up and in on the layup. Reeves has got 34 points.
Coming off a big game, his confidence couldn't be higher, and Coach knows it.
Showing no signs of slowing or cooling down. They're going to ride him as far as he can take him.
And so it's Los Angeles. 13 points up at the end of the period. Their strategy has been clear tonight. Work the ball inside, get shots in the paint, and now they are scoring with ease. We've got more in store for you right after this. And how about a look now at our assist of the game? Brought to you by State Farm.
And how about the big fella here showing us he's got some point guard skill here with the tremendous setup.
Hey, that was a high-level pass no matter what position it came from. But it does make it stand out a little more when it's made by the big fella.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first three quarters. And a look at the five for the Timberwolves to start the fourth. The big men on the floor for him, Randall and Gobert. Bones Highland is out there with Dosunmu. And it's Ingles in at the small forward position.
A slight rebound advantage for them. One more column in their favor, and it's all adding up.
Well, you take a look at all of the stats, the team stats, that is, and that's one of the many areas that they've had the advantage. And as a result, they've got a big lead.
Austin Reeves taking 2 shots.
First free throw is good. Wow, Clark, has Austin Reeves been good? Especially after signing that 4-year, $54 million deal back in 2023.
Yeah, I tell you what, it might be the best value contract in the league. I mean, Reeves just continues to improve each season. He's got a very efficient and effective game, and he's also shown the ability to be much in the clutch at times.
And what an advantage. You really feel like you can always trust him when he's at the line.
Randall a screen on Reeves. Highland the bounce pass. From deep Ingles. Vanderbilt with the rebound. Vanderbilt's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Some nice passing here by Los Angeles. Here's Laravia. Buries the long-range jumper. And the Lakers lead by 18.
The man has no heart, and that's poor defense for a team that has a long way to catch up.
They look pretty demoralized to me, and that always shows through at the defensive end first.
Going inside. The shot's good from Vanderbilt.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Boy, the defense looks shell-shocked. I mean, they're on the ropes right now, on their heels.
And we've got a timeout called from Chris Finch. He's not taking any chances and wants to huddle them up right away. And the Lakers with some changes. Luke Kennard comes in for Vanderbilt. And Doncic is subbed in for Austin Reeves. Minnesota also with the sub. Edwards is checked in. Gobert, the pass to Dosunmu. And here's Randall. And they get it. A putback. It's good on the putback.
The endless reach of Gobert. Those long arms sometimes seems like he's everywhere. An overwhelming presence on the offensive glass.
The three for Doncic. Anthony Edwards with the rebound. And here's Edwards. He'll bring it up for Minnesota. They trail by 18. Highland, the open look. It's rebounded by Doncic. Los Angeles has gone 1 of 3 from outside the arc since we've reached the fourth quarter. Nice shot by Smart.
And this is where Smart's at his best, being aggressive, going towards the rim.
To the wing right side. Randall down low. Laravia's there. Randall no good. Los Angeles leading by 20. Just over 2.5 minutes played now here in the final quarter of regulation. The shot's good from Kennard.
That's a guy you need to defend, especially from range.
Highland passes to Randall. Gobert with a screen for Randall. It's tipped, and they'll keep possession. And Gobert kicks to Randall. 5 to shoot. Another miss by Minnesota.
No doubt he's struggling right now from the field. Let's see if he can get it going this quarter.
Pass to Kennard. Launches it. And again, it's the Lakers from deep.
All these threes they're giving up have really been the driving force on this run.
Randall, a screen on Smart. And here's Edwards from the arc. Kept alive. Here's Dosunmu. No good again that time.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
Yeah, you look across the board, it's actually sizing up, shaping up to be a great game. I mean, strong performances throughout, and they've really been strong on the glass.
Here's Edwards. Rebound the Lakers. Doncic has got his 5th rebound right now in the game. On the wing, Doncic lets it go from deep. It's good from long range.
So many of the plays they're running designed to create opportunities from deep.
You know, that's exactly their plan here in the fourth. Work to find space behind the arc and then bury some threes.
Now here's Dosunmu. Not a lot of room. That's in. Coming off an assist from Randall.
Hey, it's typically a positive for this offense when he's assertive and looking to score.
And the Lakers call time here. They're leading by 27.
Here come your Laker girls.
Some changes here for the Timberwolves. Reed, he's checked in for Gobert. McDaniels comes in for Dosunmu. And it's Dante DiVincenzo in for Highland. Here's Los Angeles now. They're on an 18-4 run. Here's Timmy. Smart passes to Smith. Lakers working the ball around now. Kennard for three. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Kennard's got 9 points here in the second half.
Yes, and with this one winding down, it's obvious to everyone who watched it. Just a total mismatch and a true show of strength for the Lakers.
You don't see this kind of a blowout often, but tonight this is a quality win across the board to deliver out this kind of punishment.
They definitely never changed the approach. They just kept after it and showed they were clearly the better team in just about every single category.
And so with this, they'll end up with their second win on the year.
And once it becomes official, this win gives them a nice confidence boost against this team. They'll face them twice more this season.
The stats tell us that the winner of the first game is a big favorite to come out on top in the overall series.
And we watched one guy all night long, guys, and looking at the stats just confirms what a dominant game he had. What a night tonight it was for Austin Reeves.
Offensively, he was dialed in all night long. Scoring at will, it seemed, made the game look easy.
Just 2 seconds between shot clock and game clock. Here's DiVincenzo. Uses both hands to slam it down.
Quick feet there by DiVincenzo. Once he gets a step on the defense, it's a wrap.
Pass to Timmy. Good, and Smart gets the assist.
And credit the whole team. It was a focused, concerted effort to put this one away.
Yeah, what a time to put the hammer down. Any hope of a comeback diminished.
So it's Los Angeles winning this one easily. It was a tale of two teams tonight, one that was in total control, operating flawlessly, and the other just searching for answers that they could never find.
I mean, the energy here is just so tremendous. Fans involved from the get-go, and once they started to really pour it on, it was fun to see that rhythm and flow from their perspective.
Allie, let's go to you courtside. What do you have for us?
Thanks so much, guys. Marcus, your competitive spirit is infectious. Talk about what you bring to this team.
Just a spark. You know, we get a little stagnant on the offensive end, got to get in and move it. You know, I'm coming in, I'm driving, penetrating, finding guys. And, you know, you got a guy that can facilitate and find guys. You know, it gets them feeling good. Then they start making shots, playing defense, and things start falling. You know, that's always missing, just that little energy.
You got it. Thanks, Marcus.
As always, Allie, we appreciate it. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. So for Allie LaForce and my colleagues here at the table, Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for being with us. And as we leave you, let's take a look at our player of the game, Austin Reeves.